Hello, Consciously Parenting family, and welcome to our very first Conscious Coffee Break. I'm Jen Kobrick. I'm a holistic family consultant with the Consciously Parenting Project, and I'm going to be doing these live streams every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Consciously Parenting page. And each week, we're going to talk about a different topic related to consciously parenting. And we're going to have these videos be about 15 minutes long. So they'll be bite-sized little tidbits of information and hopefully inspiration to help you bring these ideas into your own family and apply them throughout the week in between videos. So if you have topics that you'd like me to talk about, please feel free to let me know. You can send me a private message or post in our community group or on the comments. And of course, if you're joining me live today, please say hi in the comments so I know you're here. And if you have any questions or anything, of course, you're welcome to post those in the comments. So our video today is mostly going to be an introduction to what this coffee break series is all about. And then starting next week, we'll really dive into some topics. So let me introduce myself to begin with. As I said, I'm Jen, and I'm a holistic family consultant with the Consciously Parenting Project. And that means that I have completed a 2-year training program with our founder, Rebecca Thompson-Hitt, which is a deep, deep dive into the principles and practice of consciously parenting, research on child development, attachment, and a deep understanding of how we connect and how we heal. And I also bring my own background to this work, of course, which is in body work and breastfeeding support and a deep understanding of social and cultural systems and human relationships. And so this is work that I'm really, really passionate about. And I love to see the transformations and healing and joy that happen in families. And this team is not just me. We have a number of other holistic family consultants that are a part of this team, including a Spanish-speaking team. So if you are a native Spanish speaker or more comfortable sharing in Spanish, I invite you to join that group and page. And we also have healing story circles that are run by various members of our team in different time zones. We have consultants all around the world, so we're able to support people in different areas. And then, of course, our founder, Rebecca, who has written 3 and working on the 4th book in the Consciously Parenting series, and has founded this whole system of support and information that we are all so blessed to be a part of. So this series is going to be, as I said, a weekly series with just little tidbits to help inspire and uplift your parenting journey. And I really do want to make sure that these videos are relevant and helpful to you and to your family. So the plan is that I will pick a topic and I'll announce it in the event for the week. So if you have questions or a situation that you're dealing with or something that you struggle with, or a triumph, because we love to celebrate when things go well and when there's a shift and something is working really well in your family. So please share those things in advance, because when you do, then I can take those, and when I'm making my notes for the episode, I can make sure that I address what's specific to you. And then also, please join live, and there can be some back and forth in the comments. So if something I say you need to ask a question about, or it reminds you of a situation that you've been dealing with, you can put that in the comments, and we can do a little bit of live back and forth and help figure out what's going on, or if there's another way that something could be approached, or maybe a part of your story that needs some space to be heard and to be understood. So these are also recorded, even though they're live. So if you're not able to join live, you can always catch up on them anytime. They'll always be on the videos tab of the Consciously Parenting Project's page. And you can always comment later, and I'll see those comments and get back to them as well. So Let's see. One other thing I wanted to say was that in the future, we may have some of our other consultants or even our founder do some of these videos. But for the most part, it will be me here every Wednesday. And I'm going to check real quick and see if there are any comments here today. And then there is a little tidbit that I want to share with all of you before we end the video today. So let me just take a quick look here and see if there are, and if any of you are watching live and want to say hi, then please do. I'm always happy to hear who's here with me live. Let's see. Okay, I see a couple of people are watching and a couple of hearts, and it doesn't look like there are any questions or anything for me about how these videos are going to go. All right, so since most of this video was this introduction, the little takeaway that I wanted to give you today is I asked our founder, Rebecca, I asked her if there was one little piece that you wanted people to take away, if there was only one thing that you wanted them to get out of this work, what would it be? And she said that it would be the second principle of consciously parenting, which is the parent-child relationship is more important than any behavioral intervention, consequence, or punishment. And we can extend that further and just say that nothing is more important than the relationship. And something came up on a call just yesterday, actually, about this. And so I want to share that. I'm in the middle of a big move. And so I've been seeing a lot of my own and my family's imprints coming up and figuring out, how we can support what each person needs while also, dealing with the amount of work that needs to happen to move. And something that I've noticed is that my husband will sometimes forget the last like 5% of finishing a task when he's really stressed. And this has always been a big trigger for me. This has been the source of many fights where I'm like, why can't you just finish it, right? And I had this shift in realizing that actually I can choose to take that, instead of choosing to take that as a sign that he doesn't respect me, or he doesn't, or he thinks that I am his maid and cleaning up after him or something like that. Instead, I can choose to take that as a sign that he's struggling and that he needs something. And I can choose to connect and see what he needs and how I can support him or how I can help him get his needs met, instead of taking it as a sign of disconnection. So I just wanted to share that one little tidbit today and give you that as some food for thought for this week of how can you prioritize the relationship with your kids over whatever it is that you're trying to get them to do or that you wish was happening, and what might that shift. And I do see a couple of questions now about potential topics: attachment parenting with teens, dealing with our own inner child as informing us of our own parenting journeys, and those, particularly the inner child, might actually be more than one video. I could see that being a series, because that is just so foundational to all of this work. Let me see, there is another comment here saying, can I receive support in the family meeting between myself, 22-year-old son, and 16-year-old son, from Anna? And Anna, you're welcome to bring any questions and things that you need support for to these videos, but these videos are not really a one-on-one lengthy support for that. We need to set up something that's more one-on-one, but absolutely you're welcome to bring the concerns and the support that you and your children are needing to these videos. And let me see. Okay, I think that is all of the comments that we have that need a response today. So thank you, all of you, for the work that you're doing in your families. And I hope that you all have a lovely week. And I will see you again next Wednesday.